and you receive Social Security disability benefits for chronic respiratory disorders without objective medical evidence. Receiving Social Security disability (SSD) benefits for chronic respiratory disorders without objective medical evidence can be challenging, as the Social Security Administration (SSA) typically requires substantial documentation to support disability claims. Objective medical evidence is crucial in establishing the presence and severity of the impairment, especially in cases of chronic respiratory disorders. Chronic respiratory disorders such as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, asthma, or interstitial lung disease often require diagnostic tests, imaging studies, and pulmonary function tests to provide objective evidence of impairment. These tests help establish the severity of lung function impairment and the impact of the disorder on an individual's ability to work. The SSA assesses disability claims based on the presence of medically determinable impairments, MDS, that result in severe functional limitations. Without objective medical evidence, it becomes challenging to demonstrate the severity of the respiratory disorder and its impact on daily activities and work-related tasks. While subjective symptoms like shortness of breath, coughing, or chest pain are significant components of chronic respiratory disorders, the SSA typically requires objective evidence to support the individual's claims. This evidence may include spirometry results, chest X-rays, CT scans, or other relevant medical imaging. If a claimant lacks objective medical evidence for their chronic respiratory disorder, the SSA may request additional testing or examinations to establish the severity of the impairment. It's essential for claimants to work closely with their healthcare providers to obtain the necessary medical documentation to support their disability claim. In conclusion, while it is challenging to receive SSD benefits for chronic respiratory disorders without objective medical evidence, it is not impossible. Claimants should prioritize obtaining comprehensive medical documentation, including diagnostic tests and imaging studies, to establish the severity of their impairment and increase the likelihood of a favorable outcome during the SD evaluation process.